Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Angela here, Angela Mutavi Art. And today, in today's video, we are going to be using beautiful colors to make this sort of a bloom. It's a I'm gonna call it a cloud slash bloom. So I'm gonna do some puddles of clouds, and then I'll stretch it out to make like a bloom. So you will see when I finish doing it. And just to let you know, all these colors I'm using, all these paints I'm using are recycled paints, and I just wanted to make sure that I do not waste the paint, because as you guys know, these paints are really expensive and I don't like wasting any paint. So most of these paints are scrapes from a few of my paintings that I've done in the last couple of weeks. So they're not too old, but they are, and some of them are not scrapes actually. I think the only scrapes are just like the base paint that is on the canvas, and that greenish paint that that I just poured in the cup. I'm layering my cup right now, and I'm just gonna, once I layer it, I'm gonna go ahead and pour it from one end of the canvas to the other, and just pour it, stretch it, and then I'll do my my 3 blooms, and then we'll see how that works out. So I'm gonna say go ahead and enjoy the video, enjoy the music. Subscribe if you haven't. If you're new to my channel, you're so very welcome, and I hope you come back and share this video with your friends and family. Like and comment, and yeah, thank you so very much for being here. Enjoy. So what I'm doing right here is just tilting most of the paint off. That way I can go ahead and stretch to form the cloud, for the paint to form the cloud. So just tilting, and like I said, after I tilt, I'm gonna mix the greenish paint with some white. Layer those two, and just pour in 3 puddles. I'm gonna pour 3 puddles of that paint just to make like bloom clouds. So let's keep watching, and we'll see what happens. So this is 1 puddle that I'm gonna do here. And once I do that, I'm gonna do another one on the other side of the canvas and then tilt both. And then lastly, I am going to do another one, a little bit bigger one in the middle. So yeah, let's keep watching and see what happens. I hope these puddles, the clouds form really well. I'm adding a little bit more paint on that tree ring, and because the first one was not, it didn't have enough white cloud mixture, so I thought I add a little bit more so it can match the other one. So yeah, so now I'm tilting to get my my clouds. And it's tricky. When you have two puddles, it's kind of tricky to stretch them, because when you're looking at, when you're stretching one, you also have to keep an eye on the other one to see how it's stretching, because it might stretch and lose its composition. So just make sure that when you're stretching two puddles, two rings, you have to make sure they both are kind of tilting same direction. And that is why tilting these tree ring pours or puddles, it's important to tilt them in like a circle, go like around, tilt them in circle. That way they keep their shape really well. So now here we are pouring our final tree ring with cloud mixture. And again, I think I had mixed a little bit more paint. I wanted it to be just in the middle, but we ended up having a little bit more paint. So I'm gonna kind of tilt it sideways, like from one side of the canvas to the other, and just tilt all the extra paint off the canvas and see what happens. And as you can see, I'm doing it very, very slowly. Sometimes when I speed up when I speed up my camera or my clip, it just looks like I'm doing it really fast, but it's really time lapse. These ring pours need to be stretched out very slowly. That way they do not morph, or they keep their shape really. Again, just adding the cloud mixture in the middle so I can get some definite clouds there. And as you can see, the first two that I poured, look how beautiful they are. They formed really good clouds, and it looks like a balloon. It's like a balloon. So that was my aim, to make a balloon to use bloom technique without the blowout. I'm not using any hair dryer to blow these blooms. I'm just tilting. That way, if I use hair dryer, then my clouds will be blown out, and that is not my aim. So yeah, I think I like this technique. I like my clouds kind of stretched out really nicely. And the only thing that we are missing on here, the only difference that I can see, the bloom technique has like pearl cells. It's got cells in the middle, and that's what really makes it beautiful. They are very beautiful. But on this one, in the middle, there's no cells. They are clouds. So anyway, that's, I like to try everything. I like to try different techniques and switch up a little bit, to change the techniques to see what I would like. So yeah, so this is what we have here, and we'll let it dry. There's a lot of paint in the middle that are different colors, so hopefully when it dries, those paints like different colors, like the turquoise color that I have, the turquoise paint, it will come through, and that's what I'm hoping for. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's wait for it to dry, and when it dries, I will give you dry result. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Just go ahead and send me comments and questions if you like to know how I mixed my paint. If you have any questions, please go ahead and ask. I'll be more than happy to help. And this is my final result. This is my wet result. It's beautiful. Look at the definition of those clouds. That is so wonderful. I can't wait to see how it dries and see how those colors are kind of peeking out. I'm hoping that when it dries, those colors are gonna be on top of most of the clouds, and we'll see how they turn out. All right, thanks for being here. I'll show you the final result when it dries.